Here's one of our square foot gardens that we built. This is literally in the front of our house, but it kind of gives you an idea. Each one of these little squares is a different garden. So as you can see, this one barely has nasturtium started, and I've got some herbs started in there as well. Right next to it, I've got a full-size piece of broccoli that's just about to flower, and we let them flower so we can get the seeds out of them. Here's one that has already flowered, and you can see right here, these are actually the seed pods that come out. I just watered them so they're wet, otherwise they'd crack. As I touch them, I could crack them like that and all the seeds would just pop out of them. But this is what we do to get our seeds back out of the products, is we have gardens that we grow just for the seeds. This is some cauliflower, obviously, that we've got ready to be picked. Here's some tomatoes that were planted recently compared to the other garden. So if each one of these is its own little garden, then when it comes time to pick it, we just pick that one spot. I don't have to pick everything. You can see how nicely our greens are looking over here. Those are getting ready to be picked. We've got a bunch of kale over here. Look how beautiful this lettuce is. And these are all things that we freeze dried and then took out from there. We've got kale here that is literally 4 feet tall. We also plant a bunch of flowers around here to bring in our bees. Those tall things over there are broccoli, or I'm sorry, those are Brussels sprouts. And you can see how big these Brussels sprouts are too. They're just huge. Of course, just watered everything, so it looks wet. It's wet because I just watered it all. And then we've got a whole bunch of stuff over here that's just got planted a couple months ago. And it'll take a while for it to come up. We got heads of cabbage over here ready to be picked. You can see over here we've got flowers that are blooming. Another huge thing of flowers just to bring in the bees. A bunch of beans that we just grew or just started. Now, you can see the chart here. Let me give you a size sample of how big that is. This is my hand, and completely stretched out isn't as wide as that piece of chart is right there. No bugs, just nice, beautiful looking piece of chart up there. Again, every one of these is its own little garden, so you're going to see some stuff that's just started, some stuff that looks like it's ready to be picked. This is also our watering system here, and the watering system, each one of these has its own little head, adjustable head on it, so I can turn them off or I can turn them on depending on how much water I need to get to them. We got carrots in here, we got catnip in here, we got more tomatoes growing. Now take a look at this thing. This is kale. That kale is 10 feet tall. Started from some freeze-dried stuff that we had. Now, once I get outside of the horseshoe garden there, I come over to some of these gardens on the side, and these I'm just growing a bunch of sunflowers on. So we just have a bunch of flowers. We got some corn in there too, some more sunflowers way over there. And the whole idea is we want the bees all to come to this side over here so that we can get stuff from this side of the coin. So we also planted a bunch of bird of paradise, a Mexican bird of paradise around the property, so that the bees and everything could come over to those and we don't have to water them a lot because, well, just like that bird. Because we get a whole bunch of that stuff coming in. This over here is milkweed. This will bring in the monarch butterflies. We don't have anything in here that really brings in the birds, because a bird really is not a pollinator. You want stuff in here that's going to help pollinate but not eat all your fruit. So we kind of stay away from them. We've also got potatoes underneath this whole thing, so that we've got a bed of potatoes going in there. Now this is a different type of chard. You can see the leaves are a lot bigger in length and in strength, but again, this is one piece and my hand doesn't even get close to going across it from what you're looking at right there. And then again, we didn't pick this one. This is a broccoli. We didn't pick it because we want it to come up and we want to get the seeds off of it. That's the beauty of this. You're going to be able to get your seeds out of your, grow a bunch of them, eat them, but also harvest your own seeds. So you're going to be able to do this year after year after year. Thanks for watching.